The story follows Bauman, a bitter and isolated novelist still haunted by the loss of his parents. Hoping to honor their final wish, he travels to a remote inn in Ireland where they once spent their honeymoon. His plan is simple: scatter their ashes, finish writing his latest novel, and finally move on with his life. But from the moment he arrives, something feels terribly wrong. The old inn is surrounded by forest, thick fog, and strange local legends. The staff warn never to enter the abandoned honeymoon suite, claiming it has been haunted for centuries by a powerful witch. Dismisses the stories as nothing more than local superstition, but unsettling events begin almost immediately. Every night, experiences terrifying nightmares and disturbing visions. He hears whispers echoing through empty hallways, sees ghostly figures watching him from the shadows, and begins losing track of what is real. When a young woman from the inn suddenly disappears without a trace, he realizes the legends may be true after all. Determined to uncover the truth, investigates the inn's dark history. He discovers that hundreds of years ago, an accused witch was brutally murdered there. Before dying, she cursed the building and everyone connected to it. Since then, guests have vanished, strange deaths have occurred, and anyone who stays too long begins seeing horrifying visions. As the curse grows stronger, Ohm's own painful memories begin mixing with the supernatural events. He can no longer tell whether the witch is haunting him or whether his guilt is slowly driving him insane. The inn itself seems alive, trapping him inside a nightmare with no escape. In the final act, Ohm enters the Forbidden's honeymoon suite, where he confronts the terrifying spirit behind the curse. A desperate struggle follows as he fights to survive while facing the darkest parts of his own past. The horrifying truth behind the witch and the inn is finally revealed, but escaping comes at a terrible cost. The movie ends on an unsettling note, suggesting that although Ohm may have survived, the ancient evil still remains inside the inn, waiting for its next victim. Hokum is a slow-burning supernatural horror film filled with eerie atmosphere, psychological terror, and chilling folklore that keeps you questioning reality until the very last scene.